Welcome to Wordcraft Wednesdays. I'm Kathleen Fox, a professional freelance editor and literary agent. Each Wednesday, I'm aiming to provide micro-level advice for writers to help tighten your line-level writing. Today, I'll go over filter words, what they are, why we want to avoid them, and when it's okay to use them. There are so many common filter words out there, but I'll go over the ones I tend to see most while I'm editing my clients' manuscripts. What exactly is a filter word? These words are essentially, filters that the writer unknowingly or unintentionally, most of the time, puts between the reader and the character. But we don't want those filters there because what happens is the reader is then pulled away from the experience of what's going on. It's like giving your reader a pair of glasses when they don't really need them. You might think it'll be helpful for them to see things clearer, but it ends up being distracting and causes them to have to wade through extra words to get to the actual action. It also reminds readers in their brains, whether they realize it or not, that they're being told a story instead of being so immersed in it that they're experiencing whatever the character is experiencing. Let your reader experience these things by removing unnecessary filter words. When you do use them, be intentional and only use them if it's truly enhancing the experience or perception for the reader. I'll go over some examples for those in a moment, but in the next few slides, let's go over some examples of filter words and how to edit them out. Here are some examples of commonly used sensory filters. These are words that tell us what sense the character is using to experience things that are happening. The reader doesn't need to read that the character is smelling something before finding out what it is that they're smelling. Just tell us what the scent is. It's obvious that they're smelling it based on the context. Here we have one of my most seen examples. She looked around, or he looked around, followed by what she saw. Instead of placing that filter between her and the reader, just tell us what she saw. It's obvious that she spotted him after she looked around for him. These are some examples of cognitive filters, words used to show what's happening in a character's brain as they process information. Again, we don't need to see these words in most cases. Just tell us what the result is. This is another very common one that I see all the time, having a character decide to do something. So for example, he decided he would go for a walk, easily becomes he went for a walk. These are some examples of emotional filters. These are feelings, emotional responses, and intuitive reactions that characters feel. For example, she felt sad. He sensed winter was coming. They seemed suspicious. This is arguably the most common one that I see, felt. She felt, followed by whatever it was that she felt, like a shiver. We don't need to read that she felt it and then read what she felt. Just tell us the sensation and let us get closer to it so we can feel it too, like a shiver shimmied up her spine. Now, there are some reasons to keep filter words, like, for example, when the action is the point. If a character is watching a child cross the street to ensure she doesn't get hit by a car, it's okay to tell the reader specifically that he's watching her. We also sometimes need to create a buffer, slow the pacing, or show the character internally processing their own experience. So in this case, the character is trying to tell another character that he felt someone's presence in the room with him, and it's like he's trying to explain something that is unexplainable. Also, when a character is explaining something to another character in dialogue, they'll usually tell them what they saw or heard or something like that. This happens in natural dialogue, and this is what we want to achieve in our writing, so it's okay to include it in these situations. It's very common to use filter words without even thinking about it, and it's also natural to write them, and you probably don't even realize they're there, even when you go back through to do some self-editing. That's okay. That's where a professional editor can come in to help you weed out all the unnecessary words and phrases that are bogging down the line-level writing. But here, now you know what to look for, what to remove, and what to keep, and it will help you make your writing that much stronger. If you found this helpful and want to see more line level writing tips, hit the like and subscribe button and watch for more advice.